Hey everybody, it's Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here again, and today is day number 347 of quitting alcohol. Today I wanted to talk about how it feels like doom and gloom when you first quit alcohol. I remember in the beginning stages and every time in the past that I tried to quit, it just felt so daunting, so just gloomy and like impending doom that life was never going to be fun again, or that you're about to embark on just this horrible, miserable experience. And that's just always how it seemed when I tried to quit alcohol. And that's going to probably be the case for you too. I hope not, but it feels that way until you start seeing the positive sides to quitting drinking. Because all you're doing when you first quit is, you're a little bit physically dependent, mentally, spiritually. I mean, just so many different parts of you are attached to your drug that the thought of being without it is almost unbearable. It's like I've said so many times, I used to say to myself, life's not worth living if I can't drink alcohol. And that was just kind of a shallow, limited point of view because I had never experienced life without alcohol. And many of us haven't. I mean, we did as children when we were kids and stuff like that. But, a lot of us, once we started drinking, that became our drug of choice. And we've used it habitually for years, decades in my case. And we've forgotten, what it's like to live life without alcohol. We somehow think that it's going to be crappy, or that it's not going to get any better, or that alcohol is the meaning of life to us, and it's so, like I say, so a limited point of view to see it that way, but it's understandable. And I looked at it that way for years. So I just wanted to talk today about how to get past that. And it's basically to move forward with this and give it the time it deserves, like I've talked about, and continue to build that life away from alcohol and find things worth living for other than alcohol. And even as you do that, you're still going to have cravings. You're still going to have those self-doubt thoughts and feelings of wanting to go back to alcohol because things haven't gotten better right away. And that's the toughest part for all of us in this journey, is that we get into it and things just don't start getting better, right? Life doesn't just magically change for the best as soon as you put down the alcohol. It's a gradual process that takes time. And the other thing about quitting alcohol is it doesn't fix all your problems. It might stop creating new problems in your life, but it doesn't solve your problems. That's up to you. You have to start working on yourself and figuring out all the things about you that are inadequate that you need to fix. Now that the alcohol is out of your life and you can actually do that, you start seeing things about yourself that you don't like. At least I did. When you're drugging yourself every day, you don't really have to or want to or can even take a look at yourself because you're numbed out of your mind, and so just remember that everybody feels that way just about when they quit alcohol. That's why so many people relapse. So many people don't get this right on their first try, second try, third try, because it is such a frustrating thing sometimes to get into it and be like, what the hell's the point, man? I haven't lost any weight. I don't look any better. I don't feel any better. All my friends are drinking. You almost feel like an outcast, but guys, snap out of that. That's just a limited point of view that is coming from somebody that's still in the alcohol drinking mindset. You haven't given yourself enough time to experience life without it. And I spent decades in that mindset. I couldn't shake it. And until you finally go the distance and give yourself enough time away from alcohol to experience the things that start happening gradually, day by day, that get better and better in your life, you're gonna stay stuck in that. You have to give it the time. You have to work on yourself, and it will get better. My life is much better now than when I was drinking alcohol. I would have never thought this was possible. I didn't see this, and that's the thing. We don't see this other life when we're stuck in that alcohol drinking mindset. All we fixate on is one thing, and that's alcohol. I fixated on that crap. And, if I couldn't get my alcohol, it wrecked my world, right? And it feels that way. And it's not going to not feel that way until you change that, until you overcome your addiction, basically, until you move past it. And like I said, there is no magic pill or quick fix for that. It's working on yourself and time and moving forward and not looking back. You know, just keep going with it. And there were so many points along this way of this journey where I was so close to quitting and throwing in the towel at 1 month in, at 2 months in. And had I done that, I would have been back to where I was and never known this other side of life on the other side of alcohol that exists. And you got to give yourself, you owe it to yourself. You know, you really do owe it to yourself to give it a year so that you can truly experience life without alcohol. And like I said, if you're 1 year in, 2 years in, and your life's still shit, go back to the alcohol, you know. Your life's going to be shit that way too, right? So, you decide what you want to do. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, once you experience this other side, you won't want to go back, you know, once you get to see all the neat things waiting for you on the other side of alcohol. So hang in there, guys. That's it for today. If you're enjoying these videos, please give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss, you are. You guys have a great day.